Hello there everyone, my name is Zayred and welcome back to more of Jedi Fallen Order. Today we're going to continue pretty much where we left off. At least I believe so. I'm so sorry, it's been a while since I've last played this game. And last time I've been able to record anything because, well... Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot that this happened. Last time I played, the entire recording had messed up on its own.
It means I'll be joining
I haven't
you.
cut this out just so I can explain.
This
That I think I changed a few things before I did this.
A night sister. Your fear is unnecessary.
I couldn't have gotten the Astrium without
I also like to explain that
together.
this part actually kind of upsets me because
And we trust you.
the uploading of this part or the recording of this part happened right after. I mean, happened about 3 days after I made the video talking about me coming back to YouTube and me being able to record stuff again. The exact day I do that, my recording, my Yeti Blue microphone decided to die on me. Rest in peace, old friend, you will be missed.
I don't know what you're saying.
And I'm saying that mostly because the fact of the matter being that I would always use that thing. I do apologize if you hear any creaks or anything, that is my chair. But anyway, let's continue on the story. We are nearly done. There's about, I'm gonna split that into two because the original recording was an hour long, so I might just split it into two 30-minute parts. And even then, I'm going to split it up a little bit more, most likely. So maybe 2-3 parts left in this entire playthrough.
They'd have to be pretty small, Greaves. This ship isn't that big.
Maybe. It could be.
I do like how this scene is alluding to the creature we let go free a while back, because the creature, I think I've already said this once and I do apologize, but the creature who we did save is on the ship. Think of him as a cute little stowaway, because let's face it, that's exactly what he is. Okay, now what? I kind of hate how sometimes it does take a moment for it to get ready for us to do that. Though I do like how they do have interesting, dialogue to ask each other about, either about themselves or about the situation around them. It kind of reminds me of God of War, the PS4 game, God of War 4 basically, because there was a lot of that in that game. The only problem is that I played the game so much that I ran through all the dialogue, and they wouldn't talk that much to each other anymore or have anything to really say because I've pretty much been all over the map. And I gotta admit, I'm not dedicated as my buddy Trey is to get everything in that game. Although I do want to redo that game at some point because there are a lot of problems I do have with that game.
You can make a joke.
What,
She's right.
I can talk about that.
Oh,
later.
hey, is anybody hungry? I was thinking of whipping up some scaz steaks. I'm sorry, am I interrupting?
No, Captain. And we couldn't have gotten this far without you.
Oh, well,
It's true, Grease.
thank you. Hey, I hope you get in there and you find that hollow thing.
Holocron.
Are you sure it's something you should find?
And here's the question they should have been asking the first time.
What do you mean?
The children on that list. If you take them from their homes to train as Jedi, won't they be hunted like you?
She's got a point.
It has to be kept out of the hands of the Empire.
It'll help us put an end to the Empire.
Oh, hey, change of plans, we're arriving.
Then,
Oh, Grease.
yeah, that's actually one of the problems.
I take my stake
Yes,
rare.
you would be helping to restart the next generation of Jedi, but this isn't an environment where they could possibly thrive.
Now
There's
we're
an
talking.
entire army against maybe just a few kids. Oh my god, the entire thing was taken down by a boy from a space planet, an old man, a thief, and a princess, basically. And also those dedicated souls who helped them out with every single thing.
There's something weird about this place.
Oh, you mean the fact this
The
actually got
energy is
actually
different
clear?
here.
Yeah, it's different than Dathomir.
Yes. Dathomir is intricate. Its ancient power emanates from the shadows. Bogano feels more simplistic, and yet I can't figure it out.
Bogano is special. There's a reason the Zepho built their vault here.
Where your holocron waits. hidden.
What are you getting at?
This planet has remained nearly untouched for centuries. Were the lives you seek to protect really in danger before you intervened?
No, they weren't. Actually, I do like how Marin does bring up the question of, hey, are we really doing any good? Although, to be fair, I think that what we do at the end of the game is, I do believe that the best option is just, well, not to get rid of it, but also, to be fair, to keep it out of the hands of the Empire. Because those kids, who probably lived pretty decent lives, could live headphones down.
Take it off!
Crap, I almost got him.
I've been training.
We need to fix it. Work on the training more. Crap. Okay, I still believe one of those should hit him. Okay, I really don't know. I really don't have any advice. Just keep an eye on what he does.
BD,
Do
I
the
need
best
help.
you can with the best of your abilities.
Have this.
Okay, that was my fault. I should have just rolled out of the way in that case.
Don't make me chase
And as you can see, I'm getting at least somewhat better by these things.
Jedi's guarded. How do you like this?
My timing was better. I say I have to worry about that, then I remember I'm not even doing this thing for BWG. Zara is going to be the one playing Jedi Fallen Order for the channel. Which I'm happy because he enjoyed it, and that plus I've already played this game out 4 times. Not a bad game, but I don't even play through Sonic games this much.
What'd you find?
Now it just makes Cal look like an ice cream man.
Hey there.
Okay, I remember because I heard BD1's beat, and I'm just like, wait, did I have something out of the skin? I don't know. I always think like that. I remember them also looking around to see if there's a couple of things that I can find. There's a couple of things I'm still missing from this area, and I'll probably never get them. Like, this room here. I think I'm gonna look around here for a second to try and grab some. I hate when that happens. Worst part is I can't even blame anybody but myself on that one because that one was all me. Let's see if this works. I love that ability.
The Jedi used this place to study the sphere above. I could still feel the excitement.
And now I can use the Force even more. I can't remember what you're supposed to do with that thing. I know the thought of what I'm supposed to do is still eluding me right now because I know I've done it on my main file, on my original file actually. Yeah, can't blame the guy for trying. No, seriously, that was... This is one of the areas that does frustrate me because I'm always just like, what do I do here? And I couldn't make it feel like that either. Well, that was worth the shot. Still stupid of me to do, but worth the try. I'm sorry, watching myself do that is really frustrating and annoying because I'm just like, what were you thinking? I'm still trying to find a way in there. Which, to be fair, I don't remember what. I honestly do not remember what it is. I don't remember even how to get back in there. I forgot I legit just did this a second ago. You know, it's one thing where hindsight to be painful, but when you see your mistakes and see how much of an idiot you were at that moment in time, that's what makes it worse. Sadly, I can easily say I'm in that ballpark right now. I'm trying to find the fastest way to get through there. Yeah, the thing is, that took me longer than the first time I got here. Thank God I have a health.
Buddy, help!
What am I trying to do? I'm kind of upset with myself because I didn't slice the tongue off there. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sensing something weird. This is gonna sound strange, but I think it's the astral.
Probably.
The closer we get to the bulb, the stronger it feels. Careful.
I still hate when I do that. I don't care whether I'm watching myself for the first time or the second time. That's still really annoying to see. I just hate it when I do that. Can't get anything now, can you?
Buddy, we still don't know how this thing works. Here we go, BD.
I'm glad to say place my conversation. Oh yeah, you ready to see something incredibly dark? And I'm not gonna lie, the only thing this really does is make me wonder, what did Cal tell them he saw when he went in here besides? Something else we're going to be seeing pretty soon.
The vault itself is built like a giant holocron. And linked. Something about that wall. We're close. Let's check it out.
Who knows? Maybe something good. Maybe we'll see something amazing. Whoa. What kind of drug trip am I on?
Offer this record of our civilization to those who will follow.
Oh man.
Despite our wisdom and technological achievement, we face extinction.
Some things are inevitable.
Dogma blinded us to the path of balance, and gradually we allowed our pride to go. Dogma blinded us to the path of balance, and gradually we allowed our pride to corrupt us.
To be fair, again, that's inevitable.
The greater control we sought, the further we sank. I lead the remnants of my people into the great unknown, hoping that we will finally find peace.
Well, unfortunately, no, you didn't. Hey, we already see some very traumatizing stuff for Cal.
I shall teach them the ways of the Force.
Master Kestis.
We shall begin with physical preparation.
What is the Force?
Gather round, everyone.
Master Kestis, do you think the Empire will find us?
Well, yes. Yes, you will. First, what has to be the most nightmarish thing for Cal. I'm serious, this scene is heart-wrenching for him. It has to be.
It's the Empire!
Master, shall we fight?
Run! Run! That's your only hope. You need to run. Don't even think about trying anything else. Run. That's all you can do.
They're coming!
You think that's gonna help you? That's sweet.
Capture the younglings. Kill the rest. They're back.
At least he's got a purge trooper for his death. Like, man, that looks some stuff. Oh god.
They can't have gotten far.
Like, I can't make too many jokes about this because this is still really heavy.
Target sighted.
Help me, Master Kestis!
Moving in.
Cal can't save you now. Like, every single bit of this is horrible, especially another part we're going to see in a second.
The others. Yes, sir. You can't hide. Got you.
Like that? Talk about being gunned down ruthlessly. I think Joe Robotnik got it easier.
Cal Kestis. Surrender now, and we may spare the youngest. That's right. On your knees.
Okay, now where am I?
I'm scared. What's gonna happen? Mr. Kestis, why?
Because we all have been slaughtered.
I don't want to be
Neither do
here.
I. And it gets worse, everyone. Jesus. Like, I have no jokes for that one. That is just legitimate torture. In fact, we're gonna see it again later. We'll see it again later on in a minute. Okay, that's a mess. Although, I'm not gonna lie, a part of me really wishes that we got to actually see... actually got to play with this costume on as a New Game Plus thing. Actually, for those who have taken the time to play New Game Plus, is this actually a costume you can wear? I'm still curious about that. Because I kind of, as soon as I was on this playthrough, I kind of just re-deleted this thing. Sad thing is, he did actually pull off the trooper. The Sith side looked pretty good. I'm not even joking. I legit think he really did look cool in that outfit.
Had a bad feeling I'd see you here.
Oh? How uncharacteristically prescient, Ugly. Here I thought your greatest virtue was your dogged persistence as you stumbled from one debacle to the next.
Guess you made a mistake not killing me on Brockett then.
A scant mercy. I wagered one meaningless Padawan against a prize that will win me the Emperor's favor.
You think I'm gonna let you walk away with the holocron?
Of course not. We both have our pride. But yours has cost you the lives of all the Force-sensitive children on that list, as well as your own.
That implies you have
Like
a
you said,
chance
Trilla.
against me.
I'm persistent.
Alright, Trilla, let's do this. Hey, a fun fact here. The last part of Jedi Fallen Order took me so long to record originally because of Trilla. Not this fight, but one we'll be getting to in a bit.
Sin not trained you.
Didn't need to. However, though, I see she should have trained you better.
That was nothing.
No, 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 no. No.
Careful with that thing. It's been through hell.
And here's where we're gonna see the thing that
Don't
that
go. We
Seer
need
is
to
so
stick
upset
together.
about.
No, I'm going to lure them away.
Also,
and
Seer
then I'm
Seer
going
looks
to
good with the hair braided.
stay with the younglings, Trilla. May the Force be with you.
Master, don't leave us!
Trilla, what's going to happen?
To be fair, the Jedi outfit always looks pretty good. I like the Sith outfits more just because of that I love to wear black clothing. But their clothing is really good too. Oh no. And now here's the thing I want to talk about the most. I don't blame her for the actions we're about to see here. She wakes up and she sees that Trilla has become the second sister. I think the fact of the matter being the sheer and severe guilt and how terrified everything she was, it's understandable that she tapped into the dark side of the Force. Because in my opinion, you need both dark and light. Both are necessary. Both are needed. That's why I truly do believe that there should be a balance between the two. But yeah, I understand why she feels guilt, but at the same time though, everything we saw there was not her fault alone. And that's the thing that always got me, is that I can understand everything Seer is going through with her pain, but at the same time though, I truly believe that her actions are justified. Not her selling out not her selling out her Padawan and everything like that and breaking. I mean, I know that she's probably, God, how difficult it must be for her to sleep every night. I'm not even trying to make a joke or anything like that, because let's face it here, she just saw what happened to, her student. It kind of reminds me of Power Ranger character Dr. K, who caused vengeance, which nearly caused the end of the world.
Shoot and move!
And I do believe that that's one of the bad things, that I can understand the pain that she did go through. Well, not entirely, because I couldn't even imagine going through a situation to see how your decisions had messed up the life of another, but man, they brutal. But anyway, back to killing some troopers. I'm sorry for that long rant. I know I repeated myself a few times in there, and I do apologize for that, but
Sure.
those are just my thoughts on that entire scene. Again, I think her actions are understandable, and
You can't beat us all!
BD, stim! Take evasive action!
alright.
He moved!
One of my least favorite ways to fight in this game, where you're trying to have a melee combat with someone, and you have someone shooting pot shots behind you. Or in this case, in front of me. Come on.
Take that! You and me now. Do it!
Simple, killing you. I'm trying to find the quickest way out of here. Thankfully, I don't think it will take me too much longer to get there. But no, honestly, I think that for the next game, I wonder if we are going to be able to play as Seer for a bit. You know, her trying to come to terms with the amount of darkness in her. Because later we'll see a scene of just how much the darkness is actually within her, but how she still does have good in her. But I do have to admit, there's a ton of dumb things that this done in this series involving light and dark side. Like for instance, there was this thing talking about how there is a good version of the Sith lightning that is inherently weaker. But I think they should still use it because, yes, while not as strong, I think that if you know your opponent isn't going to stop using this method, I think it might be good to know either how to deflect it, how to use it against you, and how to use it to your advantage. Kind of like how Mace Windu did. There's a bunch of other things also, but I'm not even gonna get into those. Although I always love telling the joke to my friends about how one of my favorite things to imagine is that when in the old continuity we had Mary J. Skywalker, and I just have this image in my head of Luke being like, Jedi are now allowed to marry, and then someone being like, and that Yoda and Mace's Force Ghost would be like, Luke, why? And him just going, oh, what happened? No reason. What happened the last time a Jedi wasn't allowed to marry? I mean, it wasn't allowed to marry. And now he goes, oh yeah, by the way, how's that hand for you, Mace? I am mad, and I just imagine Mace Windu shouting his, well, basically being Samuel L. Jackson, and then flipping him off.
Enemy contact. All allied units down.
Yes, and now it's just you and me.
You won't get me.
And now it's just me. Alright, let's head up. Okay, where to next? Okay, good. At least I don't have to go too far this time around. Okay, so are you ready for this? What happened to his leg there?
Seer, I saw what happened between you and Trilla, what you both went through.
Ugh.
I'm so sorry. I was arrogant, I was foolish. I could never understand what you went through.
Again, you both have things that happened to you after that.
She has a holocron.
You lost legitimately everything.
I don't know where
she legitimately feels guilt because while it again was her fault, a bunch of that was her fault. Her reactions to her act, to what she did, and the guilt she felt showed that she was remorseful for it.
Is the cost of all of my mistakes.
Our mistakes are in the past. And it's all of our responsibility, and it's about what we do next that's important.
Amen.
You taught me that, Seer.
Preach what you say.
You're right. I know where she's taking it. There's a fortress where they take Jedi, where the Inquisitors come from. It's a place of torture. It's the place I escaped. I just never thought I'd be going back there.
Sadly, we got to.
You'll have a friend with you.
No. I'll have a Jedi
Wait,
with
what?
me.
Who? We're getting Ben? Yoda?
Neil. By the right of the Council, by the will of the Force, Cal Kestis. Rise, Jedi Knight.
Nice, I love it. Jedi Knight Cal Kestis has a nice ring to it.
You are ready.
So are you.
So let's get this show going then. Shall we? Okay, so this is where I'm going to leave off for right now. The next part is going to be one of the last parts. I'm not going to say whether it's going to be the finale because I haven't decided whether I'm just going to leave that video as an hour or I'm just going to separate it in two videos. Honestly, because it's not original audio, I might just separate the two different parts. That way you'll have two different 30-minute parts for the last bit of this.